So, Harry, you know something. But there's some reason why you can't tell me yet. Is that what you're trying to say?
Cut the poetic rubbish, Harry, and tell us what you know. We could force you to talk, you know.
Yeah. Handlebar mustache doesn't mess around.
Mr. Francis York Moore. Pay close
George
attention
again.
to the signs, the omens, and the premonitions. Small they may be, they still are finds, and helpful to your investigations. So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning, Harry. But don't worry. Me and Zach, we know what we're doing.
Yep. Keep him out of trouble, keep his nose clean. You know, that sort of thing. Ooh, what's this? Coffee! I will take that. Hey, Emily. How you doing?
Agent York, are you finished asking questions yet? When
I
you're
haven't
done,
even walked
let me
around.
know. We'll all get dinner.
Okay. Okay. Rah. Time to go wander about. Ooh. Siggy to replace the one that we just used. I shall talk to you. Her hands are big.
Anna was an airhead.
What do you mean? Are you saying she was killed because she was an airhead? Or are you saying that she was an airhead for being killed?
I'm sure she's still an airhead, even in heaven. She changed her hair every day. If she lost a pound, she'd be ecstatic. Gain one, and she'd almost be in tears. She broke many, many plates every day at the diner, and she'd always have a smile on her face. Always having fun. Everyone looked at her and knew she was a cute, adorable, loving airhead. But they would be smiling right along with her. I wouldn't be surprised if the angels smiled with her, too.
She's not attractive. Like, her eyes are too far apart, just... ugh.
Isaac and Isaiah said that Anna was a fairy of the forest. A goddess.
Oh, how sweet. I'm gonna stomp off in anger now. How dare you say that? Mood swings much. Like how she pays no mind to the giant metal just revolving in midair. Yoink. $30 for me. Who might you be? Q. Quasar.
An FBI special agent, Francis York Morgan.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
We're investigating, you know, it's kind of what we do. Federal Bureau of Investigations and all
I have an
that.
interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this
Don't
might
say
just be
that.
another case to you. But it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you.
Even
I'm
if
here
it
to
may seem
apprehend
that
the
way.
perpetrator who did this.
Yeah, because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point. You can't always count on the police now, can you?
It's not.
But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator yourself. Quint.
How do you know my name?
I memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
Dun dun dun.
Sorry if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do. Okay?
Okay,
breathing
Zach,
really
I'll tell you
hard.
how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat.
Yeah.
That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was
What
even
about
kind
Quinn?
enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I can read him like a book, Zach.
It was very manipulative of you, York. How dare you? Though it was pretty slick.
You're York, right? I'm Richard Dunn, the owner of the Darts Bar, Swery 65.
Hello. Haven't been to your bar yet because I haven't felt like it.
How'd you like the town?
Oh, it's great. Aside from the murder that happened here.
Yep. The murder just doesn't fit with a small town like ours.
Well, Richard, I'll have to correct you on that. Crimes don't care about size. Big town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
So, how did you know Anna?
Well, I've known her since she was a child. She was the same age as my son. She always stood out, being pretty and all, just like her mother, Sally.
What do you know about Sally?
Well, I went all through school with her right here in town. I never thought our children would be the same age.
I don't see her here today.
Ah, well, she lost her husband, and this time it's her daughter. She's at home right now, trying to make peace with it all.
You seem to know a lot. How long have you been in love with her?
You don't just...
Don't go there. That scar of yours tells me you got your hands full too, right? Let's not dive into personal matters. It'll be better for you and me.
You're right, Richard. Collecting gossip won't help with the matter at hand.
Whatever, he was totally working out the soap opera details just then. Who's this guy? Looks a little green.
Good evening, Agent.
Oh dear.
Good evening, Mr.
Brian, the gravekeeper. Brian.
Mr. Bryan.
We got it.
I like the retro look. Auditioning for Little Grave on the Prairie?
Oh, you're full
Anna.
of puns today.
Oh, she was so beautiful. Too soon. Too soon to go to the grave. So sad. So sad.
I totally agree. That's why I'm here, looking for the one who did it. Were you close to her?
Anna, her smile, so warm.
Dude.
Anna, blonde hair, so bright.
Dude.
There's a graveyard somewhere in town, Zach.
Yeah, we drove
I'm
by.
not excited about the idea, but maybe we should at least check it out.
Maybe later. We have more investigating to do. Nope. It's our favorite doctor and nurse. Sup, Ushah?
Agent York, you making any progress?
No,
Of course.
kind of.
Plenty. Tell me, Ushah, when is Anna's funeral?
Never.
That's still undecided.
Close enough.
Sally isn't really in any condition to do it right now.
Her mother? I don't see her here.
We covered this.
Anna was the sole reason for living after her husband was deceased. Well, she's probably huddled up at home.
And I should probably take some time to pay her a visit.
Well, yes, you should. And I'd appreciate it if you could, too. But don't go too hard on her, okay?
Fiona! I can't get around Ushah. There we go.
Are you getting closer to catching the murderer?
Oh! Who
Hello
waves
again,
like
Fiona.
that?
Good to see you here.
Well, Dr. Johnson told me to be here. He said it would be important.
Well, that was good advice. He may be young, but he seems like a wise man.
Oh, and he's a very hard-working person, too. Everyone thinks he's some kind of weirdo, but I don't think so at all. People don't understand why he's in the autopsy room all day, but I do.
He's right there.
He's doing research to make the world a better place in the future. You know,
Right
he
there.
already made a fortune in L.A. with his career.
He can
I did
hear
not know
you.
that.
You didn't? Oh, the doctor is a very rich man. He has a really big house over by the lake.
Amazing, Zach. He must be loaded. Rich and young. A perfect combination.
But you don't get that feeling from him at all, do you? He doesn't show it. That's one of the things I like best about him.
Well, I could have been
Swoon.
fooled if it weren't for you. Thanks for the valuable information, Fiona.
Ushah's all like, why are you talking about me? Oh, never mind, don't mind me. I wasn't here. Like, 3 feet away from you whilst you talked about me. I mean, whatever. It's all good.